Item number 1 for pronouncement of judgment.
Ini क्या
Yeah, please, Lordship. Lordship, I'd like to make a mention with regards to the CRP number 9 of 2023. What happened, my lord? This CRP 9 of 2023 was listed on 21st 6 2023, last week, my lord, Wednesday. So the hearing was concluded, and the respondent counsel, my lord, has sought 1 week's time to file synopsis of the written synopsis of his argument. So, my lord, what reflected in the order is that the matter was listed after 2 weeks. So, my lord, I'm filing this mention memo today, my lord, for listed the matter after 1 week, like agreed by the parties, man.
I think that was an inadvertent mistake by
Yes,
the
my
court.
lord.
Mr. Jindal,
Very well, because
what we'll do is I'll change the date and fix it on 28th or 27th. What is convenient to you?
28th, my lord. Because 27th is tomorrow. 28th, my lord. Because I have to file a synopsis.
My lord, it would be after 1 week, it will be 30th.
30th.
No, it doesn't matter. With consent of the party, we'll
Yes.
fix it on 28th.
If he wants 30th, we can have it on 30th also. That gives me a little more time to prepare the synopsis.
That is our
Instead
purpose.
of pressing his case, he's conceding.
I'm happy with that.
To be fair, Mr. Jindal,
Yes, yes.
let's fix it on.
Very.
But I'll note it in the order that the consent of the party, since
Yes.
earlier it was inadvertence by the court.
Yes.
So at least this court will also, 29th is a holiday. I can browse.
Lordship will have some time. Yes. Very well.
Fine, 28th.
Obliged.
With Lordship's kind permission, may I make a mention of a CRP 10 of 2023? Lordship, this is a revision petition. It was last listed on Friday before Honorable Justice, thank you, who was pleased to recuse himself in the matter. There's some urgency in the matter, Lordship. I'm seeking for its urgent listing tomorrow or day after, as Lordship considers.
I think it will come in due course.
Lordship, the date
Most probably tomorrow. Any date fixed for that?
No, there's no date in the order, but on the website it's showing September.
Oh, really?
On the website, the date is showing September, so that is why I'm mentioning it before my lordship.
Who's your colleague here?
Lordship, the mentioned memo, I'll just have it circulated. Yes, Mr. Karvanlan is there.
Lordship, I'll circulate the mention memo.
We'll fix it tomorrow. No?
Lordship.
I'm ever so obliged. Great.
Yes.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to make a mention for item 80, Lordship. Lordship, the conducting counsel is due to some difficulties, Lordship. Is
This
not
matter has gone on too far. This cannot be.
12th, my lord, even my case is getting adjourned. I'm not asking for adjournment, but
Because you see,
and my lord, many of the orders were there as a last chance, and proceeded to hear it.
you're the petitioner. I wonder why you're not pressing your case.
And then all the petitioners here are retired people. All of them are
Retired.
retired.
So they're taking it easy.
No, I think the petitioners, they may not be, they may be in hurry, but I don't know. I can't
It's
comment.
not for us to see.
Yes. Or my case may be untaked so that I can argue.
But again, Mr. Yogan, I think as was submitted by the counsel for Nehu, your matter would be, what should I say, will automatically be resolved as and when the other matter are, decided. So most probably it may be positive for you in all likelihood. Of course, I have not gone through the papers, but the only thing is that we just have to wait for the.
May I only request, my lord, let there be a date, where positively it has to be heard, my lord, and then dispose of.
This is. You suggest a date,
Lordship, after 2 weeks, Lordship, we need
not 2 weeks, 1 week. So let's fix it on 9. Where is July 7th then, or 6. Should be 7 or 6? Yet again, accommodation has been sought for by the petitioner in spite of several such accommodation being given by this court. The prayer, though not so strongly objected to by the respondent, the same is allowed. It is, however, made clear that no further adjournment will be allowed in this case. As agreed to by the parties, this is matter on 7th.
Till 11, Your Lordship. Conducted matters.
Yes, yes. So it will be 8 to 11.
To 12, Your Lordship.
8 to 12.
To 12.
8 to 12.
11 up to 11 is their case, 12 is my case.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Similar prayers, Your Lordship, for item 21, Your Lordship. Praying for 2 weeks' time, Your Lordship. This matter.
On pre-made by the petitioner, this is matter after 3 weeks.
Very obliged, Lordship.
Please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 7. Your Lordship, I pray for 2 weeks' time. The conducting counsel, due to personal difficulty, is unable to take up the matter.
This matter also has been going on, time and again. You have sought for time. One party or the other has sought for time. Make an effort to. You are for the.
I'm a petitioner, Your Lordship.
How long?
For respondents 2 to 7, Your Lordship.
6 and 7.
2 to 7.
2 to 7.
Yes, Your Lordship.
How long?
2 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
Respondent number 227 has sought for adjournment in this matter on ground of personal difficulty of the learned conducting counsel. The same not being objected to by the petitioner, it is hereby allowed. This is matter of 2 weeks.
May I please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item 13.
Is that Andhra Pradesh matter?
Yes, my lord.
What remains now?
The petitioner was supposed to take some instructions, my lord, in
Have you received a copy of the order passed by the
Yes, my lord, we have already served, my lord.
have you
Already given
produced
to
it before the
petition-
court?
Yes, my lord.
So what remains?
The petitioner was supposed to seek some instructions regarding that, my lord.
Letter counsel for the petitioner has sought for accommodation in this matter on the ground that the instruction sought for has not yet been received. On pre-made, this is matter after 1 week. 1 week.
Whichever you wish, my lord. May it please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 17 to 19, my lord.
Yes.
I don't have any objection.
What is this matter about?
My lord, this is a criminal petition. Here what I have challenged is, my lord, the CBI has taken cognizance of a synonymous complaint and filed a charge sheet. Coupled with the fact that these people are not even public servants.
Okay.
Just these two aspects only. My lord.
But if they are not public servant, if they are, a rate together with public servants, so that
Well, interestingly, the only public servant who was also initially named in the FIR was not even charge sheeted. He was not charge sheeted. The main accused against whom the entire FIR revolved was not charge sheeted. The department was asked to take departmental proceedings against him. However, charge sheet was filed against these three, which I say private persons. Otherwise, according to them, we are public servants.
Okay. On pre-made by the respondent not objected to by petitioner, list this matter after 2 weeks.
Much obliged.
So that's 17, 18 and 19.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 3. Your Lordship, may you grant 2 weeks' time?
3?
Item number 3.
Please in the order. This in the order column. You don't ask for time in order column.
Let the matter come, then you mention.
Let us see what matter is about.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
My lord, I am seeking accommodation for item number 15. Mr. Hazarika is in this matter. He is not available today. I have informed the petitioner.
Yes, my lord.
You are for the petitioner.
Yeah, I am for the petitioner.
On pre-made by the state respondent, not objected to by petitioner, list this matter after 2 weeks.
Review.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 22. Lordship, I pray for some accommodation in this matter.
You are for?
For the respondent, Lordship.
Respondent.
No objections, Lordship. Lordship, actually, there's another case which also connected. Which will come on 26. It will come on 26, Lordship.
26. So today.
No, that matter.
It has come up today, so
Lordship,
where is
there's
the other
another case matter which is also coming up on. It's coming. Today's 26. On 28, Lordship.
So we'll list the same day.
It can be listed on same day, Lordship.
Fine. On pre-made by the parties, list this matter on 28th.
I'll oblige.
Oblige, Lordship.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 23, Lordship. Lordship, I pray that this matter may come up after 2 weeks.
On pre-made by the appellant. What is the case about?
It is conviction under 376.
376. How long is the
7
sentence?
years.
How long was he in jail?
Appeal has been filed last year, not in 1 year.
Not
Last
yet.
year. It is 2022 matter.
On pre-made by the appellant. List this matter to 3 weeks.
Lordship, similar prayer for item number 16.
No objection, Your Lordship.
What is 16? You are for petitioner.
Lordship, I for respondent number 5, Your Lordship.
On pre-made by the petitioner. Matters adjourned. This is the after 2 weeks.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 20.
Petitioner, Your Lordship.
Lordship, we seek for some accommodation in this matter, Your Lordship.
This matter has been heard, not heard.
Not heard.
On pre-made by the petitioner, respondent, not objected to by petitioner. This is matter after 2 weeks.
Lordship, I'm back for item number 4, sir. Bring for 1 week time, Lordship.
Item number 4.
Yes, Lordship.
Order column is Mr. No adjournment is given in order column or motion for that matter. Wait, let the matter be called up.
Item number 2.
an application for bail. Yeah, my lord, we have received copies. The case has already been charge sheeted. Now here what has happened, my lord, when the case was charge sheeted, it was an incomplete charge sheet. After producing the records, it is clear that a prayer was made for submission of supplementary charge sheet, wherein the FSL report was to be included along with the supplementary charge sheet. Now on the date when the charge sheet was filed, my lord, the first charge sheet was filed, I beg your pardon, my lord, on the date when the supplementary charge sheet was filed, my lord, it was filed after more than 60 days. Wherein, my lord, I was already entitled to default bail. Now, lordship just last week had passed an order in a similar case where an incomplete charge sheet was filed and the person was granted default bail. Well, I also have a similar prayer because, my lord, the only requirement on my part, if charge sheet is not filed within the mandatory period, is my readiness to furnish bailers. Now, my lord, I had filed a bail application on the on such a date which was rejected. My lord, if lordship will come to this page 46 of my petition. This is order dated 17/5/2023. Now, my lord, I was arrested on 16/3/2023. On 17/5/2023, more than 60 days were already gone. And on that particular day, when this application for bail was made, of course, the submission was not made that the charge sheet is incomplete, but for whatever reasons. But the fact remains, if we peruse the order also, my lord, the bail was rejected on the ground that charge sheet was filed. Now, the law as it's on today, before this Honorable High Court, Lordship has passed a similar order. I am entitled to grant of default bail because the charge sheet is incomplete. But apart from that also, if I go into the merits, my lord, here what has happened, the co-accused was caught with intermediate quantity of contraband somewhere within the district, Clearhead district, my lord. I am a resident of Madan Riting. Now, they have connected the two because they were in frequent touch with each other. The only thing is that there was phone calls within the two parties. Apart from that, there is nothing else. So, my lord, coupled with the fact that I also suffer from HIV positive, my lord, I have argued on the last occasion that I am also suffering from HIV positive. I am a HIV positive patient. My immune system is already compromised. So, my lord, I am pressing on bail on 3 grounds. First of all, my lord, I am entitled to default bail, which is a fundamental right. The other thing is that, my lord, there is no merit in the case because the only connection that the police have been able to establish is that I was in constant touch over phone with the co-accused who was arrested in conscious possession of the contraband. And number 3, my lord, I also suffer from HIV. On medical grounds also I am pressing for bail.
Yes, Mr. Swan.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, the fact remains, your lordship, that the case from the case diary, the lordship, the appears that lordship that these drugs, your lordship. Now there is easy access to drug, your lordship. These drugs were brought from Myanmar, your lordship.
First address the issue of the charge sheet being filed, whether within time or
lordship, yes, lordship, I kindly see the order passed by the landed court, your lordship. Lordship, kindly come to page 47.
47.
Material suspected heroin of so and so, your lordship. So the fact remains, your lordship, the charge sheet has been filed, your lordship.
Where is the copy of the charge sheet? Is it here?
Well, the first charge sheet was filed on 9/5/2023 with a prayer that FSL report is waited.
Is the charge sheet before the court?
My lord, I was
No, your lordship.
given a copy.
But I have the copy of the case diary, your lordship, with me. This is.
Yes, charge sheet is this one.
Where's that? Yes. For charge sheet one. It is not there. 9/5. The first charge sheet was filed on 9/5, your lordship.
Supplementary was filed on 9/6.
So in the first charge sheet, mention is made that supplementary charge sheet is to be filed on account of FSL report and so on and so forth.
Lordship will kindly see. The first charge sheet was filed on 9/5. Then the bail order, your lordship, the bail order was passed on 17/5. So that question will not come, your lordship, into play. That default right of default bail will not come, your lordship, because as on the date of the passing of the order, that is on 17/5/2023, your lordship, there was a charge sheet.
Incomplete one.
I will not say whether it's complete or not, Your Lordship. There is a charge sheet, Your Lordship.
See, there is a charge sheet, no doubt.
There is a charge sheet, Your
But
Lordship.
what does the content show me the charge sheet?
Then thereafter, Your Lordship, only after the bill order has been passed, Your Lordship, then that another supplementary charge sheet was filed on 9/6/2023, Your Lordship. So as on the date when the bill order was passed, Your Lordship, there was a charge sheet. So that
there may be a charge sheet. There may be a complete charge sheet as on the date when the order was passed, meaning the first charge sheet was filed and the supplementary charge sheet was subsequently filed. Perhaps
it's true, Your Lordship.
Perhaps within 17th. When was the supplementary charge sheet filed?
Lordship, that was filed on 9/6.
So 9/6.
9/6. Your
9/6.
9/6. So that is why, Your Lordship, as I'm submitting, as on the date when the order was passed on 17/5/2023, there was a charge sheet.
There was incomplete charge sheet, Mr.
I will not say it's a complete, Your Lordship.
Read what does it say?
Lordship, kindly come to page
read
47.
the relevant portion. What does it say?
Lordship, kindly come to page 47 of that order. On the bill prior, since the charge sheet has been submitted in this case, and the material on record perused, this court, not being judgmental but for bail purpose,
Mr. Shulai,
Lordship.
the order of the Leonard trial court is an error in not taking into consideration the nature of the charge sheet as such. When there's an incomplete charge sheet, that should have been noted. It was not noted.
Then if that be the
Fair
case,
enough. But the fact remains that there is an incomplete charge sheet as on 17/5 or before that.
So far, my submission, Your Lordship, I'll not submit that it is not it is an incomplete charge sheet. I would say, Your Lordship, there was a charge sheet. There was a charge sheet as on the date when the bill order was passed by the London trial court, 17/5/2023.
This order passed by this court.
On 17/5/2023, Your Lordship. We'll kindly come to page 46.
Well, this judgment of Lordship only just passed on 20th/6/2023. Now, my Lord, taking into consideration that even Supreme Court is seized of the matter with regard to incomplete charge sheet. There have been many, not only in NDPS cases, even CBI has been filing a lot of incomplete charge sheets to only defeat the purpose of default bail. So that is on these grounds only.
But there are
Lordship is
also,
passed.
I think there are also conflicting,
There are
opinions.
certain conflicting judgments. Supreme Court is decided to review, but then at this juncture, my Lord, Supreme Court is allowing people to go on bail if the charge sheet is incomplete.
You have the relevant authorities with you?
My Lord, your judgment itself speaks about it, my Lord. You have taken into consideration that judgment of the.
Given a copy to Mr. Shulai?
Lordship, let me go through, Your Lordship, whether this will be applicable in the instant case
Only
or
in
not,
the,
Your Lordship.
only in the on the issue of default bail and incomplete charge sheet.
Lordship, because as I'll emphasize, Your Lordship, that as on the date, Your Lordship, when the order was passed, there was a charge sheet.
That I am not denying.
There was a charge sheet.
That I am not denying.
There was a charge sheet.
There was a charge sheet. The court will also has also taken cognizance of that. The fact remains that whether it was complete or not, in a sense that since there, there's
Then,
all, that
Lordship, the
indication is there.
supplementary charge sheet was filed on 9/6/2023,
Is it before?
much after the bail order.
No, forget about the bail order. Was it before the 60 days period?
I'll have to see.
After the 60 days period.
I'll have to see. I'll see.
So we'll take it up at the end of the board
My Lord.
Lordship. Not
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Your Lordship, yes.
Tomorrow.
Please consider, and if you have any relevant authority to
Lordship, yes.
to counter this, even the judgment passed by this court,
Lordship, yes.
you are welcome.
Certainly, I'll do that, Your Lordship. Apply, Your Lordship.
Because judgment passed by a superior court
Obviously.
will override this court's order, even if it has been passed, erroneously.
My Lord.
Apply, Your Lordship. So tomorrow, Your Lordship.
Payment will parties, this matter tomorrow. Again,
Obliged.
Item number 6.
Yes.
Please, Lordship, as per the last order, we are also supposed to take instruction regarding the retirement of these two petitioner. Then, Your Lordship, as per the instruction that we received, that they have not received any certificate from the department with regard to the retirement, Lordship.
So they are still in service?
No, Your Lordship.
My apologies, Milits. Well, it's two of them have since retired from service, Milits. One of them is still in service.
So your basic challenge, Mr. Paul,
Milits.
is with regard to their termination.
Milits, at that point of time. Now that issue has become academic, Milits, in view of the pendency of this writ petition. Only issue is, Milits, that because of the pendency of this writ petition, I don't think the retiral benefits have been given to any of these two petitioners, Milits. That's the last instructions we had. I'll file a short affidavit, Milits, bringing that issue on record when they have retired and what are the benefits that is due to them and what they have not received, Milits.
Whatever is due and entitled to, I think you have to.
Accountant General's office is the main contesting party. So Mr. Rakhal Devnath will be essential for replying to them.
Mr. Paul can also.
Yes, after he
We'll
files the
bring it on
petition.
record, Milits, from our side. Then I think AG's office can respond to that. Because these two matters, Milits, it will be only confined to that limited issue.
Oh, by the way, they are also, they were posted at the AG's office, isn't
Yes,
it?
Milits.
Home Guards posted at the
Home Guards posted at AG's office.
Okay.
I think, Milits, what I'm told is even the leave encashment and other benefits have not been given to them.
Okay.
So that puts them in a very prejudicial kind of a situation.
Fine. Okay. So when do we do it?
After a week, Milits, I'll ensure within a week's time that affidavit is filed.
Alright, Mr. K. Paul and Senior Counsel appearing for the petitioner. It is submitted at the bar
One is still in
that the petitioners, there are 3 petitioners.
Milits. Two have retired, Milits. One has not retired. I think this Pradeep Chandra Sharma, Milits, WPC 261, he has not retired. 259 and 260, Milits, they have retired.
So we have to detect.
Let it be together for the time being. Your Lordships will then examine the matter because the issue will remain the same, Milits. Because it is otherwise covered by the earlier judgment of the Guwahati High Court. Justice Ansari's judgment would cover the issue, Milits.
Petitioners in WPC 259 and 260 of 2016 respectively have since retired from service. However, as to the correct position and a further prayer to bring on record the status as to whether the said petitioners have since their retirement have been given the retirement benefits due to them, due and entitled to them. The Learned Senior Counsel has submitted that some time may be allowed to file an affidavit in this regard. On prayer made, let the said affidavit be filed within the next date fix. This is matter after how long?
A week's time, Milits.
1 week.
I'll be obliged.
Item number 24.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Well, this is this case where I'm